Feel like the feeling of feeling misunderstood and feeling alone as a kid. It's not good for you. I know for me, I would walk into a class when I was in middle school, when I was in high school, and I knew that if there's 20 kids in a class, there's Ben and there's 19 other kids, and I'm not like any of them. I am not like any of the other kids. Is there even a point in me trying to make friends? Would anybody even want to be my friend if I gave them the opportunity to be my friend? Yes, I want friends. We all want friends. We all want to be loved. We all want to be understood. But all of a sudden, anytime I would put in an effort, I would either get rejected or I'd be in a place where people are like, this is the weird kid, stay away from him. And being in a place where the teachers, they like you even less than the students because you're making their job more difficult. And usually the people who teach those classes, they don't do that at a high level to begin with. If they were knowledgeable about the field that they were in, they'd be in that field. The teacher teaching you science in elementary school would be in some kind of scientific field. They were an expert at it. Your physical education teacher would be in shape and be easily able to demonstrate any activity that they request you do as a kid if they knew about the field of physical education. Your math teachers would know how to do math. Your English teachers, well, they'd know how to write. How many English teachers have written a book? How many of them have written a book? How many elementary, middle, or high school teachers have written a book? If the answer is no and they have not written a book, are they qualified to grade our paper and grade our writing? Do they know about our writing? Do they know what proper writing is? And that brings the question, I wonder if they can. Which leads to the question of, I wonder if I can. And looking at it now from a lens of a 30-year-old man who's been in business for 10 years, in the field I was passionate about as a kid, that I was put in a psychiatric evaluation for, and subsequently kicked out of school for a year later, I sit there and I think of the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old kid today. That applies to 15, 16, 17, and 18-year-old kids as well. And that also applies to the younger kids that are getting treated difficult. The 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9-year-olds. I wonder what they're capable of if they get the support that they need, not the support that the school system says they should have, because the school system just wants to get rid of these kids because they don't fit inside the box, inside the parameters that they dictate for them. And they ultimately don't get support. They get left out to dry. And they get put in a place where they don't get to wonder. They don't get to wonder what's possible for them because they're just busy surviving every day. And we want those kids to wonder because those are the kids that are going to change the world.